Hello people, I'm going to be reviewing this today. Now, I know many of you have never asked for me to do a review, but I've seen a lot of reviews on my For You page right now, so I am gonna try to do a review. So the box itself, it's really cool, really sleek. It has this like one-piece design, and in the back of it, it's like a map. So like the map is like a map of the One Piece world, and here is his name here. The Raid on ONGASHIMA, S.H.FIGUARTS, Monkey D. Luffy, Raid on ONGASHIMA again. Here's the sticker, Toei animation sticker. This is the Tamashii Nation's quality sticker. I think this is the reissue, or I don't know, like I think this is the reissue sticker, or I don't know, whatever, because this is my very first figure. So it also says Tamashii Nations and Bandai, which is and they are collabing to make this figure right here. This is the bottom of the box right here. Pretty cool, pretty original. Here's the top of the box with all the text that S.H.FIGUARTS always have. Here is the side of the box. It's pretty damaged because I've had this figure for about a month now. Here is also the side of the box. There's the other side of the box, which is the right side of the box if you look it from here. I mean the left side of the box if you look it from the back, which is the right side of the box if you look it from here. There's the face plates and everything, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. Here's the back of the box, and I got mine from Shopee, so you can buy it yourself as well on Shopee if you live in like Southeast Asian countries. So yeah, let's get into it. So here is the figure by itself. The figure is really good. The likeness of the head sculpt is also really good, and I just like it a lot. It's my first figure, but some parts of the articulation are very bad, but at least it looks like an actual good quality, high quality figure. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using gloves, is because I don't want people to dox me, if you're wondering. Second, I'm trying to find the Tamashii Nation's glove for my S.H.FIGUARTS, and I haven't been able to like find them recently, so yeah, let's get right into the review. So far, paint and sculpting. We'll start with that. Paint and sculpting. The sculpt is really good. Let's start from the bottom, from the top to the bottom. Sculpt is really good. The straw hat has those claw marks over there from Orange Town, and it also, and the face likeness is so good. For some reason, how are figures able to look so good compared to the anime? It's like I just took it out of the anime and just played with it. Now with the neck looks pretty buff. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but yeah, the clothes. Let's talk about the clothes. The clothes are very, very cool. I like the style of clothes that Luffy wears throughout the series, and his fists and arms, they're super clean. And the egg and the mark on his chest from Akainu is really going to whoa. Then let's start with the top half. Is really, really cool, and I like it a lot because it's so close to the exact replica of the anime. And yeah, his clothes are wavy. At the back because he is the reincarnation of Joy Boy, which I am going to be reviewing pretty soon. But I am going to be reviewing my figures one at a time. and they're gonna be sequenced by when I bought them and which order I bought them in. So time for the lower part of the body. Let me attach this real quick. Now for the lower part of the body. His sash is really clean. I like how it looks on his body, but why did Luffy have to change his sash? But to celebrate that he became a Yonko and defeated Kaido, I mean, they're pretty fair. The paint on this is kind of sloppy here, but that's something that most people hate, but I don't really care because I like how the sash looks on him. It's really cool. And there's some articulation here. And the shading on this, there's like barely any shading, but you can tell there is shading. In the back, it's the same, there's the same thing, like his booty is gladiator sized threat, and it's super humongous. Nah, I'm joking. Hold up. And yeah, he doesn't have the flap that the Romance Dawn Luffy has, or even the Egghead Luffy has. But yeah, the paint, shading, and sculpting looks really good on the pants. Now for the legs. This is what pisses me off the most. These legs, you see right here. Look at the calves. Why is it so rounded? It looks like he's bending his leg. But yeah, look at his big dogs over here. And yeah, his slippers, they look really cool. Really close to anime. So yeah, that's it for paint and sculpting. Now let's move on to the articulation. Now for the articulation, I am going to be doing from bottom to the top. Let's start. The foot articulation, it's really nice. So you can go, the foot can go upwards, it can go downwards all the way until like there, which is normal. And then it can also, his ankle walker is really good. So he can hit poses like this or something. Yeah, you know what I mean. So then next he has something that regular figure companies don't include, which is these toe joints. These toe joints really I mean, not good, but but the way they designed it is what I like the most. It's just the slipper goes along with the toes, so it doesn't look like an actual cheap figure. Next, for the legs, his knees can bend this far, and if you push it forward here, it can bend that far. Technically, this is a thigh swivel because this part is his thigh, but I won't count it. But yeah, you can count it if you want. But without the pants, his legs can bend this far, which is really good. Really good for a regular single jointed knee. Now for the sash is just regular, just articulates like, it's not a ball joint or anything, it's just that it just moves like that. So time for the ab crunch. Let's see how good the ab crunch is. Oh, hold up, why is the ab crunch kind of good? Yo, that's actually kind of good. Look at that. Now for the spine crunch. Ooh, that's actually really good as well. Next is what I like the least about the articulation. Look at this. The cut, it's pretty satisfying to me, but I just don't like it that much. I mean, some people like it, some people don't, but I have mixed opinions about it. And he has a bicep swivel right there. He has a single jointed elbow, but I like to say it's a yeah, there, whatever. So then after that, he can move his wrist. His wrist is pretty good. Just this piece that annoys me a little bit because I can't like do a pose where he has to like do that because it's not flat like a hand like this. So yeah, but whatever. Same thing for the right hand. And now for the head. The neck articulation is very loose, but I'll take it. His head can tilt this far forward, this far downwards, and this far upwards. He can also tilt side to side, and it's not bad. And he gets good tilt all around. So now, he is a really good figure overall. I'm gonna be showing you guys some poses in a bit. Alright, but for now, let's look at the accessories! Yeah! So, these are his accessories. He comes with a decent amount of accessories, right? But it's actually not that much if you're excluding the hair, because that is not really accessories. These are his accessories. Now, let's get started on his accessories and not his alternate hairpiece. But first, I want to show you what he looks like with his alternate hairpiece. Now, this is what he looks like with it. You could add this like hairpiece to block out this gappage, but it would hinder articulation. But yeah, I like to keep it like this because it looks good, and I don't want to take off my gloves for the hassle. So next, I'm gonna show you all his faces. So I'm gonna show you his hairpiece. Well, I'm gonna show you what he looks like with his other faces. So this is what he looks like with his serious face. This is what he looks like with his shocked face. And this is what he looks like with his smiling but ready to fight face. So that's all his faces. Now let's move on to the hands. So he comes with a pair of relaxed hands, and he comes with a pair of fishman karate hands, which are also like karate chopping hands. Now for the overall figure, it's really good, but I would rate it about a 7 out of 10. Would recommend only if you have if you need a Luffy for your collection. It's a pretty good Luffy, and yeah, it's pretty good. I like it for some reason. Some people hate it, some people say it's bad, but for me, in my opinion, I actually like it. So by the way, he's $30, rounded up to the nearest 10. But yeah, he's about $30 to $35 depending on where you buy it from. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Oh yeah, quick reminder, if you actually pull his shoulders up, you can actually get better range of articulation. His hands can cross. There, better range. And now he's missing the leg. Kairos? I forgot how to pronounce it. Oh yeah, and by the way, here are some photos I took with him and my other figures. If you see some figures that I haven't reviewed before, because this is my very first reviewing of a figure, then yeah, I'm gonna review it soon. Bye.